Hi there. I'm Sarah, and I'm so glad you're here. Today, I'm going to share my daily routine with you in English. My advice? Listen carefully to my story and repeat what you hear. The more you listen and repeat, the faster your English will improve. So, let's get started. My name is Sarah. I am 20 years old, and I am a university student. I study business administration, and I also work part-time at a small coffee shop near my university. My life is very busy, but I love it. Today, I want to tell you about my daily routine, from the moment I wake up until the moment I go to bed. I usually wake up at 6:30 in the morning. I am not a morning person, but I know I have to get up early to have enough time for my studies and my work. The first thing I do is turn off my alarm clock. I keep my phone on the desk beside my bed, so I have to sit up to turn it off. This helps me avoid going back to sleep. After that, I stretch my arms and take a deep breath. I open the curtains and look outside. Sometimes I see the sunrise, and it makes me feel fresh and happy. I like to start my day with positive energy. Next, I go to the bathroom to wash my face with cold water. This helps me wake up completely. I brush my teeth carefully and use mint toothpaste. I love the fresh feeling in my mouth after brushing. Then I go to the kitchen to prepare my breakfast. Usually, I eat something simple, like toast with butter and jam or a bowl of cereal with milk. Sometimes I also make scrambled eggs if I have enough time. While I eat breakfast, I check my phone for messages from my friends or my classmates. I also read the news headlines to know what is happening in the world. At around 7:15, I get dressed. For university, I usually wear something comfortable but nice. I like wearing jeans, a blouse, and sneakers. I often choose light colors because they make me feel fresh and confident. Before I leave, I prepare my bag. I put in my laptop, my notebooks, some pens, and my water bottle. I also make sure I have my wallet and my keys. Then I put on my watch and sometimes my glasses if I need them for reading. At 7:30, I am ready to go. I live about 15 minutes away from my university by bus. I like taking the bus because it gives me time to relax or review my notes before class. Sometimes I listen to music or a podcast while looking out the window. Other times I read a book or check my assignments on my phone. When I arrive at the university, I usually have a little time before my first class starts. I like to go to the campus cafe and get a cup of coffee. I drink it slowly while chatting with my friends or just watching people around me. My first class usually starts at 8 a.m. I take notes during the lecture and try to focus as much as possible. I know it is important to understand the material now so I don't have to struggle later. Between classes, I often go to the library. The library is one of my favorite places on campus. It is quiet, and I can focus on my assignments or prepare for upcoming tests. I usually spend about an hour there before my next lecture. At 12:30 p.m., I have lunch. If I am busy, I eat at the university cafeteria. They have sandwiches, salads, and sometimes pasta. If I have more time, I go out with friends to a nearby restaurant. We talk about our classes, our plans for the weekend, or just random things. After lunch, I usually head to my part-time job. I work as a barista at a small coffee shop. My shift starts at 1:30 p.m. and ends at 5 p.m. My job is not very difficult, but it can be busy during peak hours. I take orders, make coffee, and sometimes serve pastries. I like the job because I meet many different people, and I have learned how to make great cappuccinos and lattes. One of my favorite moments at work is when a regular customer comes in and I already know what they want. It makes them smile, and it makes me feel good. When my shift ends, I usually take the bus home. I arrive around 5:30 p.m., feeling a little tired but satisfied. The first thing I do when I get home is change into comfortable clothes. Then I take a short break, maybe have a snack, and relax for a few minutes. At 6 p.m., I start working on my homework or reviewing what I learned in class. I usually study for about 2 hours. Sometimes I have group projects, so I meet with my classmates online to discuss our work. At 8 p.m., I have dinner with my family. We talk about our day, share stories, and laugh together. It is one of my favorite parts of the day because I feel connected to my loved ones. After dinner, I spend some time doing something I enjoy. Sometimes I watch a movie or a TV series. Other times, I read a book or listen to music. If I feel energetic, I do some light exercise or yoga. Before bed, I prepare my things for the next day. I choose my outfit, pack my bag, and make sure everything is ready. This makes my mornings much easier. At around 10:30 p.m., I go to the bathroom to brush my teeth and wash my face. Then I get into bed, take a few minutes to check my phone, and finally turn off the lights. I usually fall asleep quickly because my days are long and full. My daily routine is busy, but I enjoy it. I like studying, working, and spending time with my friends and family. Even though sometimes I feel tired, I know that I am learning and growing every day. This is my life as a 20-year-old university student with a part-time job. It is not always easy, but it is always interesting.